Ty. Yeah, Ty, you can't feel guilty, man. That's a it is a good thing. That's a good thing, bro. Good morning, salute, salute. 'Cause it's not about me. It's about you, you know. Feel a little guilty, man. There's some things that you should do. That's how I be feeling. Hey, what's happening, JT? What's going down, bro? Yeah, on that grind, man. On that grind. Yeah, we grinding, man. We grind. Man, goody. Man, grab my charge and I'm ready to go. Maintain it. Man, another day, man. Blessed to be on this side of the earth and not the other side. You know, another day. Every day is Monday. Every day is Monday. No, this together. I'm like, together. All right. Salute, salute. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. Body is battered and bruised. Going through it right now. But ain't no excuses. We get to it. You know? Yeah, man. Gotta give me another day, so I'm going to get going. Yeah, man. Man, man. All right, let's go. Man, I don't know, man. Might have to do a long burger session today. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. All right, man. Hey. Wait. Yeah, man. Let's go. What, Richard? Man, these dogs, man. These dogs. Yeah. Think, I don't know, man. I'm still thinking about what I'm gonna do today. This boy's workout. My back been bothering me. All my little injuries. I'm about to have some rain. There ain't nothing I can do about that. The weather change and stuff, you know, it is what it is. I don't know why it does that. Why, you know, all them real injuries and whatnot from the past, when the weather change, it get real cold or drastically hot or extra humid overnight or rain, man, them joints get hurting. Mm. Man, boy. I'm back. Really been bothering me. It bothered me yesterday. Hey, I got two bowls of this. Got two bowls of this in my back. Come and go. Sean, what you see, girl? You see something? Huh? You see something? Something. You see something, boy? Huh? Man, what is it? Hey, man. Yeah, man. I don't think we focus enough on our core like we should. It does, to me, my personal opinion. It don't matter if you shooting for a defined core or not. Your core grip, your grip and balance uh, are, the most important things um, as you get older. Yeah, those are the most important things as you get older. bit earlier. Something. Yeah, man. Think I think that when people hit, focus on that core, they just don't uh, spend enough time focusing on that core. You know, it's so easy to work everything else around the core. You know, back, arms, legs, not easy to work. You know, even though my core ain't right now, it ain't right now. Even though uh, a lot of people run from focusing on the core because there's so much that goes into it outside of just working on the core. You know, your diet, cardio. You know, it's a lot that you got to put on the plate uh, to focus on your core. But it's the truth. Yeah, man. My back bothering me. Damn, Sean. Yeah, always, yeah, always doing that. You got $2. You know what I'm talking about. Morning, good morning. Salute, salute. Man, we grind. Yeah, man, we grind. I think it's probably gonna be a burpee today. Burpee day. I don't know. I don't know how long I should do these burpees. Hmm, man. Yeah, man, another day. Man, what's happening? Good morning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I think I'll do it today. I think I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna jump. Might do 2 hours. Um, yeah, got my head. It's grind time, man. Yeah. You know what? What time is it? 3:47. It's 3:47. 2 hours of burpees. 2 hours of burpees today, man. 2 hours of burpees. It's time. Not 20 hours. Yeah. You knew better, you do better. That's what they say. So, fixing to attempt to do better. Get this music going. Cause I'm kind of a bland man. You know, Big A boring. Yeah, your boy is boring. I'm plain and simple, man. Straightforward. Boring. All right. Oh, that boy Drew, what's happening, man? Hi, glad to see you, man. Yeah, today I'm gonna keep it light. I've been doing it a little lately, but yeah, I'm gonna do a 2 hour burpee session and then call it, man. Damn weather, the weather, you know. Man. All right. Without further ado, man, let me stop running my mouth and stop BSing, man. I'm walking around in a circle, uh, trying to talk myself out of it. All right, let's grind. 2 hour burpee session, man. 2 hour burpee session. Let's go. Man.
Crucial 808.
Start the time over. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing these 5 minute intervals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 5 minute intervals. Yeah, I'll be doing these in 5 minute intervals. Start this bad boy over. I should be done somewhere around 6 o'clock. Might do a little something extra. It ain't no telling. I'm probably ready to tap out halfway through anyway, man. Anyway, but 2 hour burpee session. Switch it up every 5 minutes. You know what I'm talking about? Gonna start with one pumps. 5 minutes of one pump burpees. Let's go.
I'm getting pudgy, like them urges, man. A lot of things that we be running from. Sometimes the things that you run from, you need to be running to. You know what it is. I ain't talking about the negative. Yeah, man. Ain't doing no rushing during this whole process right here, man. I need it though. That boy Drew, man. Salute, my G.
She can't keep them all safe. They won't die and be afraid. But they tell me so I say. They tell me so I say.
I know I am. I very much am, man. The only thing I'm trying to do is be better than I was yesterday, man. I'm weak. That I am. I ain't gonna sit up here and try to play like I'm Big Willie. Anything. So now that we on the same page, what else? Yeah, it's all good, man. Only thing I'm trying to do is be better than what I was yesterday, man. That's it. If you feel offended by that, it's on you. It's not my problem. But anyway. This is more so about motivating and inspiration. This ain't about flexing or nothing like that. I'm not a bodybuilder. It's 75 degrees right now and it's humid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. It would be. I would definitely understand if I'm a power lifter or a bodybuilder, which of those two things I'm not. I'm just a regular person struggling every day to handle the tasks that I need to handle. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're rich, poor, wealthy, or not. You know, we all have a bit of procrastination in us. We all like to sit back and slack. You know, hey Benny, what's happening? Hey, salute. We all got a little bit of slack and all of that. You know, it's strictly about you know, if I can do it, you can do it. Like my burpees is sloppy. Yes. Like it ain't nothing special about this. I'm just exercising. You know. Now coming up on the first 5 minutes. Yeah, coming up on the first 5 minutes. Then I'm gonna up it to 2 pumps. Yeah. It's It is 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:57. If you got time to hate on somebody at that time in the morning, man, salute to you, man. Now, next 5 minutes, you getting these 2 pumps. That's 2 push-ups. When I say pump, that's a push-up. So, 2 pumps for the next 5 minutes. You know, come on, man. My personal opinion, if you can do 50 burpees, I don't care what you look like, you're a beast in my book. You're a beast, and don't let nobody tell you that you're not. You know, it's so hard to be positive these days. It seems like it's so hard to be positive these days. But nonetheless, throughout it all, man, we have a choice. I have a choice. You got a choice. You know what I'm saying? You choose to go left or right with it. Peace is a hell of a drug, man. Peace is a hell of a drug. You understand? And people be looking for peace in sections, in places, land, here, there, materialistic things. When it starts with a piece, with you know what I'm saying, your mind state. You wake up negative. You start that negativity. Everything you kicking out is negative. You gotta put me down, put whoever else down, man, whatever, man. It's a thought process, man. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you put out in the world, you get back. You get back. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. Hey, salute. I don't know. I don't do a lot of responding to people I do not know because it's a lot of trolls, man. I'm working out, I'm focused, and you know, the setup can be real. But it's crazy when the only thing you want to do is motivate. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you want to do is share this energy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ty, what's happening? Oh, hey, Ty. Nah, but Ty, man, true story, bro. If you feel like you should be doing it, then that's just your inner body telling you. That's your self telling you, hey, man, you know what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And crazy thing is, I know you a beast on the cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But just is what it is, man. So on this 2-hour burpee session, man, we coming up on the second 5 minutes. That was 2 pumps. So we this next 5 minutes, we gonna up it to 3 minutes. Yeah, nah, Ty, I'm for real, bro. Ain't no joke. And I'll be like, I hate when people be sitting up there talking down on somebody else or whatever the case. You don't know who you talking to. Yeah. Like, you think you the only one that was ever in shape or could ever do this or do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Ty, I know you a beast with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real. You know what I'm saying? And then that be the thing, man. Like, all right, so now it's 3 pumps. So it'd be like, man, why have a pissing contest in every section of your life? You mean you don't deal with nobody? You know,
I got Mike Cuban back myself.
man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, link up. Yes, link up. But nah, but for real though, man, like on the cool, it's crazy how, you know, negativity is the narrative. Negativity is the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you look at, and I noticed that it's no longer. I don't necessarily know at this point if it becomes a generational thing, because yeah, makes money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I don't know if it's a generational thing, because at this point in time, because we in such a renaissance period, it no longer is like I'm an 80s baby, so it's this way or that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 70s baby. I'm a 90s baby. It like the generational thing no longer exists because of social media. Because you seeing people from the 60s generation, born in the 60s, doing the same thing that these youngsters is doing on social media. They're doing the same thing, the exact same thing that the youngsters are doing on social media. They airing out all their grievances. You know what I'm saying? They bringing back beef from 1975. I remember when you know what I'm saying? I remember when you stuck me up back then. You took my and they airing it out on social media. So the generational thing is starting to become a blur. So what I notice is, no matter what your mindset is, no matter what you got going on, social media is creating the narrative for your surrounding circle, for everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because your co-workers, your friends, they engulfed in it. We all engulfed in social media in some form and manner, for the most part, you know? So, like, when, you know what I'm saying? When Cat last year, whatever, kicked off that little stuff with Shannon, and I really don't like going into all this stuff, but when he kicked off that stuff with Shannon, that set the tone for the year. As far as social media, as far as people, you know what I'm saying, back and forth, and I'm talking about as far as to a personal surrounding level, no star-studded stuff. Like, this stuff is setting a trend, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know it's all love, Ty. You know what I'm saying? But it's real though. So it's like, man, I keep saying, and it's not so much of being right and wrong. It's just understanding. Look, Sister Soldier said this. Sister Soldier said, the strongest, the most powerfulest man after God on the planet Earth is the storyteller. So before you know it, because the narrative is what it is, you engulfed in the same deal. You ain't want you said you would never go this route as far as arguing or interacting as far as social media. Hey, what's happening? What's going on, babe? You know what I'm saying? You would never act that way as far as social media and so on and so forth. I don't know why I did that Navy SEAL. But anyway, so we coming up on we cleared that 5 minutes. Now we about to up it to 4 pumps. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You'll be saying, man, I would never get in an argument like this. I would never get involved in stuff like that. But if you on social media, you get sucked into it at some point in time. All of us has made one comment that, you know what I'm saying, has gotten pushed back or whatever the case may be. Like, it's just different. Like, times are so different, and it's like, I believe you would have to be born today to actually have an inkling of understand it, or it just be natural to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, nah, I'm saying, I'm being like, you know, me. Nah, but it's the real deal. So I'm saying, when you start thinking about like Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, and you start thinking about their era, you start thinking about you know what I'm saying, the mafia. You start thinking about the Italian mafia. You start thinking about their era. You start thinking about the streets. You start thinking about their era. Start thinking about all the stars, you know, as far as movie stars in their era. Stuff like that would never get, you know what I'm saying, aired out. Even the comedians, like from Bernie Mac era and beyond. You and I, as an average person, would have never known what we know about them now. And it's like, I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Peace isn't just a place. It ain't just like a place that you can go. Like you run to the bathroom because your whole household chaotic, and that's your place of peace, where you can actually think, or whatever the case may be. Temporary. Peace starts with a mind state. Start with a mind state, right? So it got me thinking even deeper than that, because today I gotta talk about it, man. And I really don't want to talk about it but it's the going thing. That whole situation with Gucci. Like, I started to fall back a while ago from pretty much all interacting with that type of music and all that, because it's wrestling. It's pure wrestling. Don't get it twisted. I grew up on a lot of stuff that is in me. It just is. But this is wrestling, right? So if you change in a situation like that, you've gone this way for so long, and you set the trend for millions, hundreds of thousands to go this direction, and you decide to make a, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you decide to leave, for example, the streets or whatever the case alone. Like, you can't have your pinky, the tip of your pinky nail involved. You gotta change your whole, you can't have nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, straight up. Nah, Ty, for real, bro. But like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, peace is a place of mind. You can't try to say, I'm done doing such and such, or I'm in this place right now, and expect everybody else to change with you. Nah, you got to change everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to change everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being 1,000. And I hope this hits home to somebody. So that was the next to this 5 minutes, we up into the 5 pumps. So anyway, like it's a reason that guilty by association is a real deal. It goes over a lot of people's head. Sincerely. You know what I'm saying? Sincerely. I'll give you an example. Let's just say me and a childhood friend grew up together. This is hypothetically speaking. I don't know if I did 5 or 9. I'll make sure I do it the next time. I wouldn't count. But this is hypothetically speaking. Let's say we childhood friends and we grew up in the ruckus. We grew up getting into it. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, you're breaking into cars, you're stealing, you're robbing, you're doing all of the stuff, and you're hanging with the whole clique to do the same thing, right? You move. And when you move, you change your life. You 100% legit. But by the time you move, you in your teens, like 16, 17. Let's say, I don't know, you go wherever you gonna go. But you change your life and you doing whatever you gonna do, right? You still guilty by association. Because it could be 10 years down the line. And your homeboy still doing the same thing. Acting the damn donkey. You know what I'm saying? He got dirt on him. Hey, Cold Piece. He has dirt on him. Right? So now you come home on vacation. Ain't been home in years. But everybody in your section where you from associates y'all two together. You ain't talked to them in years. In years. You know what I'm saying? You haven't talked to them in years. You change your life for the better. You're doing the right thing. And you come home, he just so happened to be into it. You know what I'm saying? Dangerously into it. And y'all sitting outside just chopping it up. Or you moving around and somebody sees you with him. It don't matter what you got going on right now. What you did in the past makes you guilty by association. You are what you eat. That's why if you're gonna change, you it's like you being dirty, right? And you gotta go change. If you go change, let's say you've been working out or working all day or whatnot, you go home, take a shower, you don't put on the same dirty clothes or put on new clothes and keep on the same dirty drawers. You gotta change everything. You gotta change everything. You know, this ain't no joke, man. I'm laughing, but this ain't funny. Well, this ain't funny, so don't chip your laugh. You know what I'm saying? But nah, like, so in a situation like that, if you, you know what I'm saying, you running around with the wrong folks, you gon', yes, or you change, but you still dibble and dabble. These things matter. They matter. That's why peace starts with a mindset. With a mindset. You know what I'm saying? You can't say I want peace, but you in drama in every bit of direction you can look at. And a lot of us don't have that part where we can let go. of the negativity. Sometimes you got to start with a positive mindset. Straight up. Straight up. Yeah. Sometimes you got to start with a positive mindset. And if you negative, you know what I'm saying? Negative, it's going to be hard you got to work at being positive. Yeah. You got to work at it, man. Yeah. So we almost 30 minutes in on a 2-hour burpee session. You know, but peace comes, well, it starts with a state of mind. You know what I'm saying?
I got Mikey with that.
Because you have all the money, you can have the space, and still not be at peace. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, if you was a plant and you was trying to grow, you got dead stems on you, they taking up nutrients, stealing your energy, you know, and stopping your growth. But you clip them off, boom, start to grow. That's part of the reason why
I got
I choose
for sure.
to work out by myself. Mostly because the time, you know, growing up, it was just me. But so I kind of grew into it. But it makes me depend on myself. You know, we create these routines and addictions unconsciously. You know, and when we do that unconsciously, we build a dependency. So if I had a workout partner, and I'm a victim of this, you know, and we working out together, and we working out daily together. And today I got a little more energy than they do, or I'm wanting to push myself a little harder, and they don't. Now they want to cut it shorter. They don't. Do I let their energy drain me? You know, because it happens. Not only that, we're going to the gym every day. If I don't show up on time, they waiting on me. If they don't show up on time, I'm waiting on them. Then, if they like, you know what, it's raining today, or such and such happened, let's just chill today. Like, you know what, they ain't go, so I ain't going. You know, you create that unconscious dependency, you know? And sometimes you got to throw away all of that. You got to go to that dark space where it's just you. That's the whole purpose of you versus you. Because somewhere in that pocket of you being by yourself, and you digging deep and trying to push yourself to new levels, you start finding yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, you got to get it in. You know what it is, Tiff. But I'm just speaking real. You know, sometimes we don't realize that peace is within self and not within anybody else. Maybe that's why we can't find it. We got so much that we unconsciously depending on. You know what I'm saying? So now we're gonna up it to 6 pumps for this next 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But straight up though, sometimes we don't realize, like, man, we can't find peace because we looking at everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's a place of mind. You hang around a group that all they do is battle all day. And you wonder why you so antsy. You wonder why you so defensive. You know what I'm saying? Peace of mind, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't realize you hanging around in the jungle until you leave and you bring the jungle with you. Most people talk about they want this and want that, but they scared to be by themselves and focus on themselves. The worst enemy is yourself. You know what I'm saying? My challenge to everybody is how deep you willing to go to find yourself. Because every time I think I sincerely know myself wholeheartedly, which I do know myself, I learn something new. Or you know what I'm saying? But we ain't not willing to peel back them layers. True story. Say, son. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Yeah. Hey, appreciate it, Cold Piece. Like, you motivate me. Because the thing is, I keep trying to say this, man, and it goes over a lot of people's head, man. Everybody hollering that, whoa, B. You know what I'm saying? Rah, 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 rah. How many people hollering peace? Sincerely, man. You know what I'm saying? How many people hollering peace? And I'm not saying it like from a weak standpoint. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. But I keep saying this also. You'll talk yourself into it. Everybody talking about, man, I wish somebody would. I wish, man, the universe gonna put them in your way because you're asking for it. You consistently asking for it. How about asking for peace? You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And I ain't talking about necessarily world peace. I can't control the world, but this is a mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset. And if you strong and you committed, it becomes contagious. It becomes contagious. You ever been negative all day and then everybody else all of a sudden becomes negative right along with you? Match your energy? I'm just saying, man, I think some people are sincerely attracted to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's where it starts at. You know what I'm saying? That's where it starts at, because if I latch on to anybody because they peaceful, don't get it twisted. Like, it's contagious. So want to see why are they like this? Why are they so this way or that way? Whatever the case may be, it's contagious. But that unconscious dependency, you know what I'm saying? That unconscious dependency, you know? And I think that a lot of us sincerely don't even want it or care to look or care to give it a chance, you know? It's such, you gotta put on that mask, you know what I'm saying? That mask, you know? Yeah. Yep. So coming up on the next 5 minutes, going up to 7, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so true story, man. You can't. I'm gonna have to dumb it down a little bit because I just be pushing and losing count and stuff, you know. But anyway, like yeah, I just do Navy SEALs. I do one pump Navy SEALs. Stay, boy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I say, man, if you really want to change your life, you gotta cut it completely off. You know, you gotta cut it completely off. Like everything. When I say it, that everything tied to that, whatever life that was, everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't be like, well, I'm gonna hold on to this souvenir. I'm gonna stay in contact with, you know, because we family or we blood or we this and this and this and that. Now, if you cut the life, you cut the life completely. Because at some point in time, guilty by association get you brought into it. Peace can be a hell of a drug if you can understand it. You know? True story. Yeah, man. Like, and then unconsciously, you'll be involved in it, even though you're not in it, because it's your entertainment. You find entertainment in it. And the crazy thing is, like, it ain't no way around it. It ain't no way around it.
I got Mikey with that for sure.
But back to what I was saying before, the choice is yours. What do you want to feed yourself? The narrative is out there, and it is what it is. I told you. Greatest man after God is the storyteller. What's your narrative? You know what I'm saying? What's your narrative? What are you feeding yourself? Because whatever you feeding yourself, you're going to regurgitate it at some point in time. Think about it. Think about it. Whatever you involved in, social media becomes a conversation in your daily life. What are you involved? What's your narrative?
I got Mikey.
What is your narrative? Huh? True story. We don't be wanting to face that when we start putting it on that positive and negative scale, beneficial, artificial scale. We don't really want to look at it like that. We're going to say it's just entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why you really don't hear words playing in the background. It ain't via the copyright. It's because they say music comes to savage, but it also is a hypnotizing thing. And they say it's just, you know what I'm saying? You take it for what it is. Everything that I say, take with a grain of salt. But they say it's also the devil's favorite thing. You know what I'm saying? So if I sit up there and holler peace and do this and this and that, and I play radio play, and all that's hollering is money, sex, murder, and so on and so forth, and that's playing in the background. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking it. That's what you want. It's in me. Don't get it twisted. I grew up on it. But you know, as you get older, at least in my perspective, in my search for peace, it starts with a state of mind. I gotta be careful. Food that I eat, the food that you feed yourself. Because remember, it eventually becomes the topic of your conversation. Whatever news clippings, whatever violent shorts, whatever funny shorts, all of that, whatever. It becomes the topic of your conversation. So what is your narrative for today? You know what I'm saying? Real talk, because like we don't want to look at it like that. Nah, you don't want to look at it like that. True, I went past the 5-minute mark, so I'm carry it on down. Whatnot, I'm running my mouth, man. Hey, I talk too much. And y'all be surprised, man. In real life, I don't talk at all. I don't know why I do, but I don't. Hey, I'll be talking too damn much to myself. Man. But yeah, man. That's it, man. You know. You can't, if you're gonna do it, do it. Don't half-ass. Don't try to do something and have your pinky toe in it or out of it. You gotta dive. You gotta dive 10 toes in it. Don't be hollering. Be positive and on the piece, and you don't, you're tired of the drama, but yet you consistently in it. Hello? You know what I'm saying? I learned to stay out of it. Even when people talk about me, stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's when I say talk about you or me or whatever, they talk about you behind your back. It's not your business. If you're looking for peace, you know, because the thing is, we get drawn into so much. Made a comment a while ago on a public page on Facebook. Nothing negative, nothing disrespectful, and it just had to do with you know, restaurants. I got a little experience on it, not too much, just a little bit, but I made my opinion, and somebody was so offended that they just off the bat just started cussing me out and going through it. You know, it's like when you weigh things out, it has nothing to do with my daily life. It has nothing to do that benefits me or them. So what are we doing? What am I doing? What are we doing? You know, it's energy wasted on both our parts. It's energy wasted on both our parts. You know, we always have a choice in how you gonna react. And everything starts to build momentum. Everything. That's why if you work it, sincerely trying to be positive, sincerely trying to keep a peaceful state, it becomes easy. You know, and nothing that's gonna be easy off the bat. All right, so I guess I'll up it a 2-pump Navy SEALs for the next 5 minutes. Yeah. But yeah, man. How we approach our day-to-day life and our day-to-day situations, man, it means everything. You know? They say, and it's true, because I'm getting old. I'm getting older. They say like the older you get, the more involved you be in the news, and the more you involved in the news, the less you leave the house, because it be crazy outside. When you're young, that stuff doesn't matter too much. It's the same reason why the streets is a young man's game. War is a young man's game. Your mental mind development is on a different level. You know what I'm saying? Most of the soldiers, you know, especially back in the day, 17, 18, 19, 20, war is a young man's game. As you get older, you start to build that a conscience of repercussions and costs of actions, unconsciously or consciously. So as we get older, we're a lot more reserved in our what do you call it, in our adventurous, you know, getting out there doing stupid stuff, I guess you could say. Or, you know, that type of, what else you want to call it. But to me, there's no peace in that. You know, there's no peace in that. It's only fear. It's only fear. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm highly, highly introverted. Like, extremely introverted. Like, if you look up the word introvert, it should be a picture of me. But when you get engulfed in stuff like the news, even though you need to stay up on certain things are worth staying up on, the news is built to scare you, put you in a box, keep you, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let go of a lot of things to find peace. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what your lifestyle is, but you know what it is. And you know what you got going on.
That it can happen is if you never give up, no matter what. God is always.
Yeah. I see what you did there. Yeah. But nah, man. True story. Man. Yeah. But true story, Cold Piece, but I don't think like it, we don't realize it, or we don't honor it, or we don't respect it enough, and we give it away freely. And I'm saying this because I fall victim to it just like everybody else. You will see me be on my note today, and maybe next week or the week before, I I mean, you might see me going back and forth with a troll. You know, it's my choice. It's the choices that we make. But it takes practice and learning to avoid those trigger things, those triggering things that steal that energy, steal that focus from you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. And it's like, but the thing is, it's work. Just like I'm consistently working out every day. It's work until it's not. You know what I'm saying? Until it becomes your second nature. I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. I don't. But I know that is what I'm working towards. You know what I'm saying? And I fall short daily. Like, I fall short daily. Every single day I fall short. Y'all don't see it, but it's the true story. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when you really start working towards it, it's something that you got to work towards. It's a workout. And it starts with, a multitude of things. For me, it starts with starting with a routine. That's how I can start getting positive. You know what I'm saying? Because me creating a workout routine builds a confidence, all of the stuff, everything, and from there, you start thinking more positive. You getting positive results. And there's so much stuff that goes into it. I consistently talk about blood flow because oxygen flows through the blood. Meaning, forget the muscles, forget the physique, your thinking. You can think clearer. How many of us have had clouded thoughts? No drugs, no alcohol, just clouded thoughts. Like you could, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't think clearly. Not getting enough oxygen to that brain. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting enough oxygen. You got to get some blood flow going. It has to do with your diet and exercise. It's a lot of stuff that goes into it. But another thing that I learned is, at least for me, when I lose all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. And like, that's a journey. That is a journey in itself. At first you probably thinking, I don't think I could do that. Then you start going through the process and you fall short. You will fall short. But if you really consistently want it and go after it, when you fall short, it becomes easier over time. The next thing you know, it's you. It is you. Not only is it a routine, it's part of you. It's nothing. But it's not gonna be easy. Yes. Hold on, man. Time out.
I got Mikey Wind out for sure.
Man. Yeah, and I'm back. So I'm gonna start from the top. Back to the one pumps. And yeah. So we 55 minutes into these 2-hour burpees, man. We got an hour and 5 minutes to go. Come on, rock with me, man. Yeah, one pumps. Here we go. But anyway, man, almost did two. But yeah, man. I just like, and then we can't. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. You know. And the thing is, when we start going on these journeys, sometimes you like naturally you want somebody to go with you. Come on, get on this exercise journey with me. Come on, get on this diet with me. Come on, go to the military with me. Come on, do this with such and such, whatever. What? Come on, let's go to this college together. You know what I'm saying? But the real journey is within self. Cause I can tell you, it was a guy the other day. I can't remember what his name was, but he said he did 3,050 push-ups in a day, right? There's nobody, absolutely nobody, that could tell him what can experience what he had to go through to complete that journey. You know what I'm saying? The mentality that he had to have, you know, the focus, you know, the confidence that he could do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the focus that he could do it. You know what I'm saying? That stuff counts. It means everything. You know? But if he had somebody doing it with him, they sharing their journey, but it's not his. You know what I'm saying? It's not his alone. You know, just is what it is, man. Each journey, like all the journeys that we, you know, it does nothing but make you better. Make you better. You know, I used to play around with a little prayer that I used to say, because I read it, and then it started getting real. And every time I say it, you know, starts good, you know, things start happening. And it's real, man. Like, whatever you try to project out, it's coming 360. It's coming 360. You know,
I got Mikey with that for sure.
read that. I'll be almost doing 2 pumps because that's my default. Yeah, man. Grind continue. Grind continue. And like anything, as long as you're not necessarily 100% handicapped, anything like missing a limb or something like that, and even so, don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do if you the one putting in the work. Anything that you see me doing, you could do. As one of the trolls said earlier, I'm weak. That's right. So I'm weak. I mean, you can do it too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can do it too. But nonetheless, your journey is your journey. You do what you're supposed to do. You do what you want to do. But or per se, what you need to do. 30 seconds, I'm gonna up it to 2 pumps again. Yeah. That'll be an hour down. Got an hour to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Salute to the work. Salute to the PT Warriors. Salute to everybody that's struggling to make sure that they complete their task. But enjoy the struggle nonetheless. Okay, we up to 2 pumps now. Man. Yeah, man. Like
I got Mikey with me for sure.
my body been hurting today more than usual because we're gonna have rain for the next couple of days. Wrist hurting, finger hurting, shoulder hurting, back hurting, knee hurting. Yes. But that's usually like when I get up and get to moving. Like I'm good now. Like my body feels 100% good, but you know, before blood get to flowing and everything, like everything is hurting. Everything. Yeah. But I'm pretty good now. And that's a good point. Let me say this to say that. Now, with that being said, with all of my little whining and complaining complaints, my little whining and complaining, I still got out here and got to going through the motion. Now, from a mind state, if I were to be like, you know what, it's raining today, I'm feeling sore, you know, joints hurting, and this is a painful hurt, not a like a he worked out hurt. I'm just gonna chill today and relax. Start building a mindset. Forget the skipping the working out. You just planted a seed. You know what I'm saying? That your mind, that your body is stronger than your mind. And your mind will give out before your body will. They say you can think yourself into a cancer. You ever heard of the test where they were back in the 60s, where they were doing the LSD, the CIA or the government, whoever they was doing the test with the LSD, and they had a group that they gave just like fake LSD. It wasn't nothing. And they went through the same tripping process. Yeah, whatever. They went through the process, thinking they was tripping and, you know, all of that stuff. And it was a mental thing. It was a mental thing. You can think I forgot who said that quote. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. You know? Yeah. And Mac 10, I don't know anybody who does calisthenics and consistent burpees that does steroids, bro. You would probably have to look in the gym for that one. You know, people that's powerlifting and bodybuilding and all that, that's where the steroids go. It ain't that over here, man. I think that, yeah, it would be useless for somebody doing that, but nah, you don't see steroids in the calisthenic world. Yeah, you see it in the ego lifting world and all of that. And it's nothing special. Yeah. So coming up on another 5 minutes and 40 seconds. So we at the 2 pump, we're going up at the 3. Yeah. Yep. And if you even attempted to do this with me, man, you do it at your pace and however you want to. You know what I'm saying? My my burpees aren't clean, but nonetheless, they muscle burning. I mean, muscle building and calorie burning, muscle building, fat burning, and calorie burning. Hey, all of that. So I could give a damn. Yeah. Hey, but salute to the work, man. Yeah. Salute to the work. Yeah. Another day. Another day, another day. Yeah, that's all it is. Yep. 44 years old, man. You know. But name of the game is keep your body moving, man. Keep your body moving. And whatever exercises that you can do that benefit you are the exercises that you should do. Meaning, like, if you just like walking, then walk. Walk faster and longer. Yes. Simple as that. That's cool, man. Yeah. Man. Believe it or not, last year I was like 250 something. I'm like, I fluctuate between like 185 and 192-ish. That's my fluctuation right now. Yeah. And actually I started last year at this time pretty much doing the exact same thing that I'm doing now. And I do the same thing pretty much for the most part every day. Every blue moon, there might be a little switch up or, you know, whatever. Just 7 days a week. It's more like a morning PT, just a regular old going through the process. Yeah, man. So I got 52 more minutes to go. I don't count how many reps I do. I mean, like, how many sets? Hey, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I don't think people realize what they say when they say that type of stuff as far as steroids and, you know, the category that is usually found in, you know. Yeah. Yep. What you see is what you get. Meaning as far as equipment, all that stuff. What you see is what you get. It ain't nothing special. Like, everything, my whole physique, all the stuff, my achievements and all have been right here with the equipment that I have, which is little to none. And that's part of the reason of me turning the camera on, because it's always, yeah, you know, when you hit that level, like don't get it twisted, I'm human. So like, I'm not even tripping. Like, these last 3-4 weeks or so, I put it on myself like, hey, let them talk and just go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? Appeal to the ones that, you know, with it, you know, but at the same time, like, just like you was talking about earlier, Cold Piece, imagine if I fed into it, I would have gave him some of my peace, you know, and like that's a perfect example of what, how easy it is to, you know, and when you think about it, okay, so I'm upping it to 4 now. When you think about it, if I wasn't on the internet, this situation would have never occurred. And depending on my mindset and my maturity level, because it's I have the choice in how I react. And yeah, the people that I've seen, been around, know, or watched from afar that are seriously unbothered. I'm talking about a grenade could damn near go off right next to them and they will be in the common state. I'll be like, how? What kind of tea you drinking? Give me some of that. And it's a mind state that I don't know if I ever have, but I'm gonna work towards it. I'm gonna work towards it, you know. And it takes time. Yeah. We in a new wave. We're in a Renaissance time right now. Just like the Renaissance period during Shakespeare's time, that's where we at now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, that's what's up. Been a minute, Carlos. Salute. Much love, my G. Much love. But yeah, man. See, it'd be a beautiful thing, man. To see people just going through their process and struggling. And I've always, like I say, I'm a stand on it, and I mean it. I've always, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. I've always been for the underdog, you know, for reasons I choose not to explain that, you know, but, I've always been for the underdog. I've always been for the outcast, you know, the discarded one, the ugly duckling, you know, all of that. And I realized that the main thing that we miss is confidence in ourselves. You know, the things that I wanted in life that I couldn't have, you know, as far as interactions and relationships, and you know, like I'm you know, like friends and all that, moving around and doing a lot, man. It made me want things that I couldn't have, but it built me to handle things that people wasn't ready for. So I realized that a lot of people have never been on their own. And I'm not talking about like can't take care of themselves financially. And I'm not talking about not like you living in your own apartment or home or whatever. I'm not talking like that. I'm talking like some people have been in a relationship from high school till present day. Never been on their own. Never had time to focus on themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Some people have always been surrounded by somebody that has some kind of crutch to the point where they've never been on their own, never been by themselves. We're not talking about finances or career base. We're just talking about you versus you. You face like really knowing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I noticed with kids
808.
going through grade school, it's kind of hard for them to find their identity. Yep. It's hard for them to find their identity because from the beginning, it's all about acceptance. Damn near. Once they come of age, and you either fit in with this or you don't. So stuff like that can start there. You've always hung with a clique, always had your own group. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like never had a chance to really be you. And what I notice about most of the underdogs, most of the outcasts, most of the ones that are discarded, they got no problem being them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know whether, you know, when they say like, sometimes this, in some forms, that could be a superpower for an introvert, and it can also be, I don't know, kryptonite also. Because if there's one thing an introvert knows, is an introvert is going to know themselves more than anything else. But nonetheless, man, while I'm rambling and it's about you versus you. And some of us run from being by ourselves for moments, even if it's little pockets where you just have to focus strictly on yourself, a couple of hours, an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like taking a weekend or whatever. And like some people can't sit in a room with nothing and meditate.
I got Mikey. We got Mikey.
You know, then you start weighing it out. Like, okay, what really is the narrative? My narratives. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Hey, John, what's happening, bro? I ain't even see you sneak in there. What's happening? Yeah, you know. And the thing is, man, if it comes to like really finding you, I don't know. I'm 44 years old. I know myself, but I still don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying is, a lot of us still trying to figure it out. You know? A lot of us are still trying to figure it
I
out.
got Mikey. We got Mikey.
But back to the choices. You're going to be positive or you're going to be negative. Because those are the outcomes that you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real talk. That's the outcomes you're going to get. You know, you got choices in this. You got choices in it. You know? Yeah. Yeah, man. But struggle is real. Struggle is real. That's when I be saying the struggle. I be talking about all of that. Trying to stay focused. Stay positive when every ounce in you wants to go that negative route. And I don't mean like being violent and all that. It could just be in a conversation. You want to say, you know what I'm saying? It ain't talking about like you want to go be negative. You go out there and just start being violent. I'm just talking about just your daily conversation. It costs nothing to be positive. It costs nothing to be negative. You know, but it's the thought process. If I sit up here and I holler, war, 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 battle, 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 fight, 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 guess what? That's probably fixing to happen. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time, because I'm asking for it. I'm asking for it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm up in it to 5 pumps. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 300 up back. Yeah. And depressed. Yeah. Going through it. I thought I was gonna have a stroke. No lie. Thought I was gonna have a stroke. But I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say it again and again. Tell me about your low times. Tell me about your losses. And I tell you what kind of man or woman you are. We always bragging about all the stuff that we did or how we better than such and such, or this and this and this and that. Man, you tell me about how you had to overcome this and you didn't see a way out and you just happy to be here. No matter the success, no matter the level of success, billionaire, or you just happy to be alive. That stuff count, you know, because everybody see the shine. They don't see the grind though. You know what I'm saying? And it's so easy for them to get a glimpse of just assume. That's the whole thing about the process. Nobody can tell you about them dark times that you really had to go through to get there. Everything's a fight. Everything's a choice. You know? I tell my daughter, she get upset. She get highly upset if I speak about her. I'm do it anyway. Like if my daughter had a chore that she's supposed to do and she ain't do it, you telling her to do it. But you know how kids are: 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, then you on they behind. You know, now you want to do it with an attitude. Like doing it with an attitude is going to change the fact that you still got to do it. We all have a choice on how we react and how we handle stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's your choice. It's your choice. You know, it's a lot of stuff that it's a lot of battles in our day-to-day doing that we fight that we had no business being involved in. You know? I can tell you one thing. I have showed up for the most part 7 days a week, every day since December, right? Man, I've had some horrible mornings that I will never tell y'all about just to get here, to get to this workout, before the workout. You know what I'm saying? Before the workout. So, and I'm talking about stuff to where I should have just been like, you know what? Forget today. Forget it. But you always have a choice. You got a choice. And that in itself is a challenge. All right. So we got 30 seconds to the next 5 minutes. I'm gonna go to the Navy SEALs. But yeah, man, you know, And I'm talking about not waking up on time. The morning where you wake up, as soon as you wake up, you stub your toe, everything going bad. Them type mornings on the race every day. Like you think it's just all good. It ain't, but every day is a challenge in itself. Every day is a challenge in itself. Today, the challenge might be just mentally getting here. You know what I'm saying? Like physically, I'm done, but I gotta mentally get here. The next day I might be drained of energy, but I'm here. I'm ready. Next day might be something else and something else and something else, but it's always a challenge to get through it. And I'm gonna find a way. Yep. Got 34 minutes to go. See, time ain't good. It ain't that bad. It's like a tattoo, man. It's only gonna hurt for a little bit. But yeah, man. And don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do. You want to put in the work. You'd be surprised to what consistency will do on anything.
I got Mikey with that.
Yep. I don't know anybody who's consistent in anything that gets worse. I don't know anybody. You know what I'm saying? Even at laziness, you be consistent at being lazy, you're not gonna get worse. You're gonna get better at being lazy. Consistency. So if you struggle to do 5 push-ups, if you struggle to do 2 push-ups, if you consistently work at trying to do those 2 push-ups, it's going to get easier, not harder. The hard part, oh, sure, I'm supposed to be doing Navy SEALs. Yeah, the hard part is always at the beginning. It's always building up that momentum. It's always conditioning your mind. It's always conditioning your body, after the fact. That's just what it is. What's that quote from Nicolio Machiavelli? Nicolio Machiavelli say, without a doubt, princes become great when they overcome difficulties and hurdles put in one's path. When fortune wants to advance a new prince, she creates enemies for him, making them launch campaigns against him so that he is compelled to overcome them and climb high on the ladder that they have brought him. Therefore, some say that he must fan some enmity in increasing his standing. You can't get better or become great or whatever if you don't have an obstacle in your way. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a science, a rule, or whatever you want to call it. But there is absolutely no way that you could become great, that you could become better, forget great, than you were if you don't have anything to overcome. So why run the easy route? Why run the easy route? I'm not saying go the hardest route you could possibly go. What I am saying is, if you want any kind of movement, you're gonna have to create some kind of friction. You understand? You're gonna have to create some kind of friction. You're gonna have to put in some kind of work to create some kind of resistance, to apply some kind of pressure. Period. Period. You cannot become great if you don't have nothing to overcome. It just doesn't work like that. So, if you think that you going for walks should just be a breeze in the park, at first, maybe, but you always got to apply just a little bit of pressure. I be talking and forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. But anyway, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it again for you. Without a doubt, princes become great when they overcome difficulties and hurdles put in one's path. When fortune wants to advance a new prince, she creates enemies for him, making them launch campaigns against him, so he is compelled to overcome them and climb higher on the ladder that they have brought him. Some say that he must fan some enmity when increasing his standing. Look it up. Niccolò Machiavelli, The Prince. And the whole theory, the whole purpose of that quote was stressing the fact that whenever you have an adversary,
I got Mikey with that for
an
sure.
op, an enemy, a troll, whatever, an obstacle, a job, anything that gets in your way, you have a choice. Is this going? Are you going to let this make you or break you? Because opportunity is found in everything. Everything, even in death. It's your choice. It's your choice how you respond. It's your choice how you choose to view the good and bad that happens to you. It's your choice. You know what I'm saying? How you react.
I got Mikey with that for sure.
You know how many people became great after they were pushed? You know what I'm saying? Just needed a push. Some kind of obstacle that told them no. Something that said, you know what I'm saying? Something that got in the way of something that they truly and sincerely wanted. They might not even known they wanted it. The only way you're going to become great is for obstacles to be in your way. I'm saying, you think we will be talking about or Malcolm X or Martin Luther King, George Washington Carver, I'm talking about all of these names we would not be talking about, and any other name you could think of, if they didn't have an obstacle to come, something to get in their way for pushback. Something. So you gotta realize, man, how you react, how you respond to these types of things that happen all goes into your thought process. And if you at peace or you searching for peace, it does bring clarity. It does bring clarity.
I got Mikey with that.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, Yeah. We in there, man. We in there. Hey, time out, man. Let me hold up. Yeah, man. 25 minutes to go. 24 minutes, really, in 43 seconds. Let's go. But yeah, man, small thing to a giant. You know, and how can you better prepare yourself for the positive over the negative, the outlook or the mindset or whatever? For me, it starts right here, working out, building that self-confidence, you know, depending on self. You know, if you can feel better about yourself, you can feel better about an accomplishment that you did before anybody else or just for yourself, starting your day. You know, I think that helps relieve stress, helps you deal with stress better, helps you start your day off a lot smoother. No matter the struggle to get the job done, because these days I'm dragging, you know. Yeah. But everything that I say, like I say, my journey, take with a grain of salt. I like it. I'm into it doesn't mean that I gotta force it on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I might pump it out for the rest. I don't know. Ain't no telling. But yeah. Nothing over the top. Real simple. Straightforward. Just few burpees. Yeah. Hey. That's not what this is about. Anyway, kind of disrespect. Anyway, man, we gotta stay focused on one foot in front of the other. And for me, when I don't have a routine, life is unorganized, I'm all over the place, I can't get right. I might be able to hold it together for a little while, but yeah. Just having a strong foundation. 21 minutes to go on this 2-hour burpee session. You walking it down. What is it, Michelle? What is it? What you looking at? What you looking at, Sean? Yeah, these dogs, they rocking with me, man. You know? Yeah. Hey, Mark Twain said, the more I learn about humans, the more I love my dog. And in my case, dogs, plural. You know? Yeah, man. Yeah, the consistency, all you gotta do is be consistent. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Be consistent. It could start with simply waking up at a certain time. Then from there, you know, doing a couple of chores or something. Getting that, you know, getting things organized per se. Then from there, you know, going for a minor little walk or something. Just slow growth. Slow growth. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I can't control all that, but I do try to keep it clean. Which it never happen. It never happen. But, yeah, love you, Tiff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just don't want to feed that negativity, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Man. Yeah. Now, weather be doing something to me. It's supposed to be raining all week. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be raining all week. And this is a 2-hour burpee session, right? So y'all notice I'm not doing any counting as far as how many burpees I'm doing and whatnot. It's just a 2-hour burpee session, right? So imagine if we were counting and the number we were supposed to hit was 30 minutes ago or something like that, or whatever the case may be. Like, I just feel like I get more, and this is me personally, from just putting a timer on and doing what I can do. Because every day is not gonna be that day. Every day is not gonna be that day. And some days you might do more, some days you might do less. But if you counting, you might not be focused on your form or focused on taking your time. If you counting, you trying to get it over. You might be trying to get it done and over with. Me, I got past that because I used to count. But I started getting a lot more benefit when I said forget counting how much I do, you know, because I'm not going to do anything but tell somebody else, hey, man, you know, I did such and such push-ups or such and such today, right? It allows me to just take my time. If I'm going to take my time and do the reps slow, you know, forceful, concentrating on the resistance, or I can run through it and go through it fast. It, you know, it's all on me. But if I was counting in my projected, and I was saying I was going to do, let's say I'm going to do 50 burpees. And I'm counting to do 50 burpees. I'm trying to get them 50 burpees done. 1, 2, 50, done. Yeah, eventually, especially on them days where you don't want to do it. You'll see them boys coming down. And it worked. It worked. I'm not knocking it, but like I feel like you get a lot more when you take all the rush out of it. And if you ever choose to rush, you can't. But it's all about what you in it for. You know, I'm just giving you my take and my angle. If it benefits you, use it. If it doesn't, don't. Yeah, we coming down on the last 14 minutes. Yeah, I'm glad you kicked it with me. Put up with my rambling, with my useless rambling. Nah, I'm just playing, but I hope it benefited somebody, or we can at least agree or agree to disagree. But we in the same space rocking with each other, you know? Yeah. Man. Yeah. I'm getting pudgy, y'all. Got to get my life together. Yeah. It don't matter if I'm doing 20 minutes. It don't matter if I'm doing an hour. It don't matter if I'm doing 10 minutes. Whenever you get down to like the last little bit, it's like time to start slowing down. Oh, man. Yeah. I can do it. You can do it. Straight up. Ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse. Do it at your pace. It ain't about how many you do. It's just, can you do it? You know what I'm saying? Can you do it? And you ain't got to do it like me. You can start by doing chair burpees. I got to show y'all the chair burpees. Most people laugh at them. Or you could do this. You don't even have to do a push-up. And then stand up. And then switch your legs and do it again. Wow. You will burn muscle. Burn fat, calories, and build muscle. It ain't going to be a drastic muscle build, but you'll get all of that wrapped in one. Just doing that. Believe it or not, you can do jumping jacks. Do jumping jacks and like do a minute of jumping jacks, 30-second rest. Minute of jumping jacks, 30-second rest. You know, that could be the core of your workout. That's a full body workout. A good one. A good one. You know, it's a bunch. You can take away the jumping jacks and replace it with running in place. You can take it away running in place and replace that with jump rope. You know? You'll either find a way or you'll find an excuse. One of the two. Yeah, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real, for real. Straight up, John. Yeah. Yeah, man. But I kind of cringe a little bit, and I hate to keep going back to this, but I kind of cringe a little bit when I always hear that people wish they would, or, you know, do the empty threats and all of that stuff, man. And I'm not saying anything having to do with me or a conversation, just hearing it as if, because it's a lot of people that verbally will, that have fear, internal fear, always try to project the toughness. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but they try to project toughness or whatnot. And little do a lot of people know, even if they not on, even if they are tough and you talking it, you are inviting that type of stuff into you inviting it into your circle. If all you doing is looking at drama all day, you gonna be in some drama eventually. The same stuff that you looking at in the same manner. If you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. Yeah. I always see that, man. Always see it. Always. Yeah. What's that rapper name? Pooh Shiesty? Pooh Shiesty got the song Get It in Blood. What do he do? What do he do? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, people have talked themselves into the realization of what it is. And it might not be a great example, but it is an example. You know? Yeah. Yep.
I got Mikey with that for sure.
I keep stressing that to say mindset first. Say mindset first. If you really don't want certain things to happen, why wish on it? You know, why pray on it? Why focus on it? You know? Eight minutes to go. We almost there, man. 8 minutes to go. Sean, what's up, girl? Good. Hey, Dion, what's happening, bro? Hey, we in here, my G. Yeah. Yep. Going through the motion. Yeah, but it benefited me a lot when I stopped trying to count.
I got Mikey
I
with
just started
that.
thinking through the motions because as far as trying to keep up with the number in total, like I might have a certain amount of reps that I'm gonna do per set, but I'm not gonna say, hey, I'm gonna do a 50 burpee section, or I'm just gonna put the timer on. It just allows me to do what I can do, with no pressure, no rush. I'm not fighting against anything. If it took me, I don't know, X amount of time to do 50, the next day, it might take me that same amount of time to do 40, Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't know what it is, Dion. It's just like, mentally, you feel like you cutting yourself short. But in the long run, you be like, damn, it's working. Because now I'm not trying to fly through it. I can take my time and focus on the motion and all of that. Hey, what's happening? Back at it again. Yes, sir. Yeah. Just focus on the motion. Now, I will count the amount of reps I'm doing. Like if I was doing 5 per set, then I would keep up with that 5, But as far as counting, like total you know, like I'm doing 100 burpees today, or I'm doing such and such as blah, blah, blah. I kind of feel like, okay, hey, what's going on? Salute. Yeah, I feel like by doing that, it's like not only am I going to be trying to push myself, I'll probably be flying through it on those days that I don't feel like really doing it. I'm trying to just fly through. I don't care about nothing. I just want to get it done. Versus on them days that I don't feel like doing it, I can do what I can do, but do it good, clean, and get some benefit from it. Yeah. But it works for me. You know? It works for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, Deon, you know good damn well you ain't gonna be no 100% every day. Someday we be fighting through that bad boy. Be like, man, it might be them days where you know you could do 50, but today we getting 20 done. But we gonna get it done. It's gonna be a good 20. Because the name of the game, in my perspective, my mind, and you know, the stuff that I've been through, is to keep moving. To keep moving. It's not about necessarily how much you can do. Can you get the job done? And it's more than physical. It's mental. It's, you know, it's how much rest you got, how much this you did. You know what I'm saying? What kind of diet you ate? Was you eating right? You know, all of that stuff. You hydrating. Those all play in part of you being 100% or not. So if you're not 100%, then why would, you know, trying to force yourself to go through the motion as if you are can be ludicrous, man, because you you know, it can be like, just go, keep yourself moving. Yeah. I know, I mean, that's why I call it, Deon, I don't know, it's train. I say PT, like physical training, like, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying, we on the same time. You know what I'm saying? We on the same time, man, you know? Because at some point in time, man, you'll come to the realization that, okay, I don't have to do all of this to get these results every day. Although you can work out every day, you don't, especially if you work out every day, you can't, I mean, you can, I'm not going to, listen, I'll be saying stuff that I'll be having to go back and correct myself. You can do, don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do when you're the one putting in the work. But in my perspective, you can't do the same thing every single day and
I got Mikey for sure.
At the same volume. At the same volume. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it, but you might not be able to do it in the same amount of time or whatever, but you're not going to be able to put out the same way every day. You just can't. You can't put out the same, you might be able to get that same job done. But as far as that bot, nah. So, you know, instead of trying to take these days and be like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm just gonna take a day off and I'm just gonna rest. Try just going through the motion. Just go through the motion. Instead of trying to push yourself to the limit, just keep yourself moving. You know what I'm saying? You'll realize, man, like, that's your way out of injuries. That's your way out of those aches and pains, you know, because it's like, you'll feel like, okay, it's dangerous for me to go through this motion when I got all this aches and pains, when you're not pushing yourself. You're not, like, you know what I'm saying? You're not trying to hurt yourself. You're just trying to keep yourself moving. And what that does is it doesn't allow your body to stiffen up. Your recovery becomes faster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, movement is medicine. Movement is, man, if you get injured, I'm not a doctor. You know what I'm saying? But if you get injured or something like that, I know for a fact if you even if you're not injured, you sitting around, your body is gonna start to stiffen up. When you wake up, it's stiff. You know, movement, like Deion said, is medicine. That's what you want to do. Yeah, man, that's the 2-hour burpee session, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, movement is medicine. Like I was whining and complaining to y'all, man. My finger from these screws, but my knee hurt, my shoulder, wrist, back. It's all because the weather is changing. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Like I'm seriously sore. I'm not sore right now. Like once I get like the thing is like that's the thing. It's hard to explain. Like I'm dumb sore. Like could barely walk and all that other stuff and everything. Especially waking up because the weather is changing and all my injuries. But all I got to do is get to moving. And once my body gets to loosening up, the pain and everything goes away. I'm good. Now I might stiffen up later on during the day, but right now I'm good. Now imagine if I just gave into that, just laid there, just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna lay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let this pass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, it just take time, man. It's just the consistency. It's just the consistency, John. And you on your man, bro. You good, man. You good. If that be the thing, man. Sometimes it be like, man, I just but it be that compound interest. And once that bad boy kick in, it's gonna kick in. It's gonna kick in big time, like overnight. But they see the shine, but they don't see the grind. They don't see the grind, man. They don't see the grind. But I hope this encourages people to get up, even when they have aches and pains, and go through the motion. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know, back in the day when I was heavy, when I was real heavy in the legs, that was the cornerstone of everything that I did. I was running back 4.3840. You know what the answer was after a crazy leg day to recover from legs? More legs. Just saying. Everybody know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. The one thing that you will run from is the thing that you should run to. You know what I'm saying? When you can't sit down or it's hard sitting down and getting up, you know what I'm saying? All of that. Man, the answer to that is more legs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not BSing. Get your stretching on and everything like that. But the answer to that is more of it, not running from it. So when you go through these processes, your body being going through the aches, pains, and sores, and you thinking of, that stuff is jumping into your mind of rest. I need to rest. Yes, you can rest, but rest while you're going through the motions. You don't have to press hard. You don't have to make it like the day that you got yourself into the position where you extra sore. Now, just going through a process of movement. Instead of that, you might go for a 3-mile walk, 2-mile walk. Keep your body in motion. The stuff, your biggest enemy is sitting stationary. That's why I keep stressing. You don't have to do what I do. You just have to figure out some kind of process to keep your body in motion. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? That's the key. That is the key. You got to find what it is that you like to keep your body in motion. And when you get sore, when you start feeling like aches and pains, the stuff that you got to think about this. Those aches and pains, 9 chances out of 10 as you get older, aren't going to go anywhere. They're going to be there. So you're going to either have to deal with it or fix it. One or the other. So you're going to have to figure out, and if you're going to deal with it, you better go and deal with it. Don't let it deal with you. Period. Because that's how it goes. The mind, man. It's your thought process. Your thought process in peace, in negativity, and positivity. It all starts with your mind. Period. But hey, it's been a good one, man. You know what time it is. Sleep with the Giants, wake with the monsters, and eat with the lions. You are the captain of your fate, the master of your soul. You know what I'm saying? The captain of your soul and the master of your fate. I love y'all, and I hope y'all love yourself. You know, a lot of us be running from ourselves. Stop running from yourself. We gotta learn ourselves. We gotta face ourselves. We gotta get it. We gotta get on that ball, man. We gotta get on. We gotta get to it. And a lot of it starts with just creating a routine. It's simple. It's real simple. Just create a routine. Solo dolo. Create your routine. Stick to it. Remember, it's so easy to build that unconscious dependency on somebody else when you're trying to work on yourself. I'll leave it at that. But other than that, hey, much love, and I will catch y'all on the rebound. Yeah, for sure. Have a blessed day. You know, I'll be back in here tomorrow like I left my wallet and keys. Can't go nowhere without that. But hey, till then, man, I'm out. Peace.
Not fairy tales, Shogun standing tall. You, boy, you build brittle. We build different. We run